Google dominates the browser market with Chrome. Most of you will be users. But Chrome is now crossing into new, uncharted territory, with new tracking technology that has been described as creepy and at significant risk to users. And so, if you are one of those 2.65 billion users, it looks like now is the time to quit. Chrome has been under fire for its new tracking technology for some time, but now we have a more detailed technical analysis of the very serious risks to users and an update from Apple that highlights exactly why Chrome is such a privacy nightmare. Chrome is the only major browser that doesn't offer meaningful protection from tracking, rival Mozilla told me this week, as the Firefox developer released its stark technical analysis of Chrome's new user tracking. Days earlier, Apple had launched a thinly veiled attack on Google, with Safari's Privacy by Design update exposing its stark differences with Chrome when it comes to the dark art of user fingerprinting. The opportunities for fingerprinting have been removed, Apple said of its Safari update, just as Mozilla warned that Chrome's latest update poses significant fingerprinting risks. In March, Google heralded its privacy-first web. But since then, Chrome has been under attack for data harvesting, tracking and control. This has been a pivotal year for user privacy. And while Apple's battle with Facebook over app tracking transparency and privacy labels has taken center stage, the stark differences between Apple and Google are arguably much more significant. Forget shiny gadgets and glitzy functionality. You have a deeper decision to make when you select the apps you use, the platforms you subscribe to, the operating systems you adopt. And if there's one thing to keep in mind, to distill everything down to an easy-to-understand concept, then it's this: follow the money. It's this principle that should guide you when you download apps onto your phone. If you're not paying for the app, then it's generating revenue some other way. Put more simply, if you're not buying the product, then you are the product. Someone is buying you, or your data, to be more precise. It's this business model which has rocketed Google and Facebook into the stratosphere and spawned the vast app industry. The web is a vast network of interconnected trackers and data brokers, algorithmically measuring and manipulating your behavior. And right at the heart of this is tracking, identifying you as an individual by your digital fingerprint, and then targeting you with ads or manipulative messages based on an AI assessment of how you will respond. Clearly, if you use a browser provided by an advertising company, Google, then what happens next is unsurprising. More broadly, unless you adjust your privacy settings and select apps and platforms that put privacy first, you can assume that you are being followed, digitally, everywhere you go, that everything you do is being watched.